There are 96 days until the wedding, and it's actually come to my attention that I have never told you the story about how we got engaged, which is crazy, and I'm gonna tell you right now. I got engaged almost 2 years ago in Japan. The main question that people ask when you get engaged is, did you know that you were going to get engaged? And the answer for that, for me, is yes. For us as a couple, we just didn't really feel like a surprise engagement was something that we wanted to do. And when I say surprise, I mean like we have never talked about marriage. We've never talked about our timelines before. It had been a part of our conversation probably maybe from like the second year of dating. We've been having discussions about when we were ready to get married. Like every year we'll talk about it. From this point onwards, expect an engagement at any given point in time. And so that's how we kind of got to the point of being engaged. When it came to the ring, I had found a ring that I liked actually from this one company, and I loved the ring. It was online, it was based in America, and Zach wasn't very comfortable with spending that amount of money on something online. He wanted to be able to see it in person. Luckily we did that, because then he ended up looking on Reddit to see reviews about the rings. The reviews were not good, and literally last week somebody put their ring from that company on TikTok and were like, hey, the diamond fell out. And people in the comments were like, yeah, this is what they're known for, like the quality of like the construction isn't that great. And I was like, whoa, bullet dodge. This was the first place that we went to, actually. We went to Austin and Blake in Melbourne, and like from that point, that appointment that we had, we were both like, oh, we love this ring. He also loved it as well, which I felt like was quite an important thing for both of us to love it. I think this is 1.5 or 1.75 carats. In my mind, I was like, I want a 3 carat diamond. Put it on my finger. Too much. I felt like it was too big, considering the plans that I had for the wedding bands that I wanted. You know what, let's bring it back. And so this is the perfect size. When we were getting the ring made, we had already planned a trip to Japan in November. So this was maybe, I want to say September, like August, September. That's when we went in to go and look at the ring. And then Zach was like, hey, will this be ready by November? So I'm getting engaged in November. Clearly. He said to me, there's been a delay in the ring. It was supposed to arrive. I've emailed them. They haven't replied. And at the time he was working. So I was like, don't worry, I'll call them. And I was with my friend, Talita. And we were like, and she's very corporate girly. She knows how to speak to people. She's very good at it. And so I was like, you know what, you call, I'll be here, blah, blah, blah. They have a phone call and they're like, hey, so the ring won't be available until the day after we leave for Japan. And so that's when I found out that there was going to be no ring. And so I was like, hey, Talita, like, I know that you've probably been talking to Zach about the engagement because you're the closest friend that I have in Melbourne right now. Just let him know that he can propose with a decoy ring. It's totally fine. Like, I don't need the exact ring. That is everything that happened before we got to Japan. I'll do a part 2 because it's getting a little bit long, but I'll share the rest of the story in part 2.